score as Murray State knocks off Southern Illinois here tonight. As coach's comments are brought to you by CMC Mitchell and Associates each and every time that Coach joins us here post-game following a game. And Coach, let's just start with really, man, just a drastic difference between first half and second half for the group. What did you feel was just the reason you got back into this game to make this a competitive one down the stretch?
Well, it started in the first half. You know, it wasn't just the second half. I think we ended the first half good because we were down 20. We cut 7 of those off in the first half. And you know, they were hot, but our guys stuck with it. The big difference in the second half to me just felt like the number of free throws they took and made. You know, we didn't hardly shoot a free throw in the second half, and I don't know how many we had at halftime, but we didn't shoot very many in the second half, and they shot a ton because they had
only 4.
Yeah, and they probably shot
18.
Yeah. So that was the biggest difference. Other than that, we guarded the heck out of them in the second half. Proud of our guys. Just, you know, we've been in all these close games, and you know, what starts to happen now is doubt leaks in when you get into some of these things. But our guys executed. They executed well. Early in the game we executed. Some offensive stuff, got some easy things. And even late we executed and you know, got a shot there. Just too many free throws.
Yeah. Coach, they were 15 of 21 inside the arc in the first half at 71%, an area where we've been really good defensively. Second half, they only go 4 of 11. They get 11 shots. Any adjustment you made that led to that? I know they ended up shooting a lot of threes, but, man, you guys were good inside defensively in the second half.
Yeah, I think, you know, part of it is they have different players in there in the second half because Jackson and King weren't in there in the first half, and so we got a little more spread out in the first half. I think and we just told our guys at halftime, you know, quit. We just can't be so spread out. When the ball goes on the floor, we got to go after it, and I thought we did a lot better job of that. And so our defense was tighter, and you know, our kids played like they believed. That's important to me. We fought. We out-rebounded them. You know, it's good to have Prince back. It just makes us more physical. And, you know, to shoot the ball the way we did in the first half, you know, we ended up shooting 48%, 60% in the second half, but we out-rebounded them. So, you know, there's a lot of good things we did. Just, you know, when it gets tight, we just made really one big mistake when the game was tight, going to trap in a post. And you know, we wanted to trap, but we didn't want to trap him there. You know, I mean, we were expecting for him to go to him. We wanted to trap him and hit him. He's not a great passer, but he catches the ball at about 14 feet, and that's just not a place to trap him at. And, you know, it's really more a coach's mistake than it is a player's.
Coach, Prince, we'll talk to him. He's our Marion Toyota player of the game. What have you seen really from Prince since coming back? Obviously within practice to lead him in, to you being able to play him tonight. And then I thought really late in the game, those plays he made were maybe early on in the season. He tries to attempt a 3. For him to attack the rack and get some good shots for you was huge late.
Well, you know, I think even probably for every player to have a chance to sit and watch the game for 2 and figure out, you know, what's missing, what's not. I think it can give you a different perspective. He certainly came back with the kind of fire that we would expect, and we just need to play that way the rest of the season. We'll be fine.
Jorge Marino, I thought he really provided you some great minutes tonight. What did you see from
really,
Jorge?
all our big kids did. I thought Rollins did. He's in a big wrestling match. That kid down there, we went at him early, got a foul, and we wanted to go after him. We want to post him and make him guard too. We're not just going to let him do all the stuff. And so, but yeah, Jorge obviously with his size gives him some problems, and he scored well down there. You know, I just thought all our bigs played pretty well.
And for Drew Steffi, he was a guy that, man, made that huge 3, the and 1, to get 4 points to ultimately tie the game. He wasn't afraid to take that shot late, and that's what was huge for you guys late in the late moments.
Yeah, you know, and even his free throw, the way he shot his free throw, as soon as he let go, I knew it was in. It just looked different to me. You know, it looked like he knew it was going in versus trying to guess and wonder. I think that shot going in for him helped his confidence.
Coach, I know you guys are 0-3 in the league, and that's what you're thinking about right now, and 6-8 overall.
I'm not thinking about that. I'm really not. You know, there might be other people thinking about that. You know, I've won leagues where we've started 0-2. I don't know if I've ever started 0-3 other than last year. And so, that's the frustration for me. But, last year we were getting our tails handed to us. This year we're not. We're in these games. We've got to figure out a way to get stops when we need them. And it's really more about that than it is we've got to figure out a way to score when the game's tight. We're going to score. What we've got to do is figure out a way to get a stop without fouling.
Coach, I think that's why, and why I was saying, before you chimed in, was just that's what's got to be encouraging for you is that
I'm very encouraged. I love our team. I wouldn't trade our guy. I really wouldn't. I love our guys. Their attitudes are great. They want it. They want to please. They want to do what's right. They're not perfect. None of us are. We're all a big mess. But I do. I love our players, and they care a ton. And to me, that's super important. And so I'm really proud of them.
Coach, appreciate the time. Thank you.
Thanks, Coach.
Once again, that was head coach Scott Nagy. His comments were brought to you by the partners at CMC Mitchell Law, Lance Brown and Matthew Caraway, cheering and fighting for Southern Illinois.